If you're over 25 and had zits in high school, you just dealt with them. You dealt with the insecurity, but leave it to Gen Z to somehow make them cool. It's a Prospector Show on Rock 107. Kate, have you heard of pimple patches?
Yes, I have. They are the little stickers that go on your face and cover your zits. And they're medicated, so they keep the bacteria out and help them heal.
Yeah, you get a breakout, no worries. You just put one of these bad boys on. It's like putting like a little superhero on your zit. You know, I got you, citizen. I'll save your skin, that kind of thing.
Pimple patches are a huge fashion trend for young people right now. The Washington Post did a big story on it this month. The New York Post did another one last week, or this week. Okay. They're not a totally new product. They've been around for a long time, but the old ones were like the color of your skin, and they were clear. Okay. I don't remember those at all. But back in my day, you know what we did? Popped it, hope for the best. And I know you shouldn't do it, but that's what we did. I still do it.
Okay.
The new kind are intentionally bold, almost like you're bragging about how many zits you have. They've gotten more and more popular over the last couple of years.
Bold in your face, like, hey, look, I got all these zits. I'm so cool. My face is like a constellation. That's cool.
Stars are the most common, but they come in different shapes, and you can get them in different colors to coordinate your outfit. I know someone that has the butterfly ones. Oh. They're cute.
Now look, remember when stickers were just for kids, like in kindergarten, you didn't pee your pants, you got a sticker. Now we're getting them slapped on our faces like we're in kindergarten all over again.
Owning your acne is a big part of why it's trendy. So you could have 15 zits in your face and show up to school and still look cool and fabulous.
You're walking around with a bunch of little dots on your face. You look like you fell asleep at a frat party and somebody drew on you or something like that. Or like you're trying to blend in with a herd of ladybugs or something. That's cool?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You got to own it. The biggest brand is Starface. They said they've been selling around 500 patches a minute over the last 2 years.
500 patches a minute? Man, I'm still trying to figure out how to keep my socks from disappearing in the laundry. These guys are selling 500 patches a minute.
They've also become a form of currency at schools around the U.S. The kids are trading them for stuff like snacks at lunch.
Yeah, like cigarettes in prisons. I get that. Like, I'll give you 2 star patches for that bag of chips. It's like a black market for zit stickers. Next thing you know, they'll be trading them for like test answers and hall passes. Maybe they'll turn like the next trend. Gen Z will fix bad hair days and turn that into like a runway trend.
Oh.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
King Charles is set to receive $170 million next year thanks to a 53% bump in income. But before you get all judgy, keep in mind, not everyone has the rare talent to sit on their duff and do absolutely nothing. Today is National Wine and Cheese Day. Yes, we Americans celebrate the finer things, although the wine tends to be in a box and the cheese tends to come from a can. Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow arrived at training camp with a blonde buzz cut. And even bigger news, Andy Reid showed up to camp with a salad.
Making sure breaking news stays broken. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Would you be surprised if your doctor abruptly quit and launched a new gig as an influencer, hawking like sunglasses on social media? It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, did you see this?
I have not.
There's a study that finds old folks who would like to quit their jobs and maybe become influencers just as much as younger folks do.
But if Nana or Papa goes through with it, what would they hawk on social media? We have some suggestions with today's list of top 5 products old people could promote if they became influencers.
Here we go. Number 5, pre-sliced tennis balls ready to serve as walker tips.
Number 4, top products old people can promote if they become influencers. Anything that tastes like peppermint and comes in a tin.
Number 3, giant sunglasses that cover 75% of your face.
Number 2, top products old people can promote if they become influencers. Beige shoes, beige pants, beige shirts, beige cars. Basically anything beige.
And the number 1 product old people could promote if they became influencers, Tom Selleck fan fiction. It's time to have a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and on this Thirsty Thursday morning, we're going to be calling a guy named Jay because I got an email from his wife named Melissa who wanted to prank her husband, and she said that Jay'd be dropping off the car at the dealer for service. So I asked if there's anything in the car I could use to prank him. She says she thought there was homemade baby formula in the car, but she's not sure. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm calling for Jay Valencia.
This is him.
Jay, listen, this is Rick over at Motors.
Hey, how you doing, Rick?
Look, I got a specific request, and I'm sorry to bother you right now, but I've got the sheriff's department here, and because of what we saw inside the car, I need your permission for the sheriff's department to go ahead and conduct a search.
Okay, I'm sorry. You got the sheriff's department there?
Yeah, the sheriff's department's here with me right now. We saw a packet of white powder in the back seat, and because of that, we had to call the sheriff's department, and they're here to search the car, but they can't search that without your permission.
Are you kidding me right now? You called the sheriff's department?
I don't know. Look, if we see something we think is suspicious, we have to report it.
Okay,
like I said, it's not a big deal. It's standard. We go through this a couple of times a month here, but they do need your permission to go in and search it. I'm sure it's nothing. Do you remember a packet of white powder in the back seat?
Yeah, that's formula that my wife makes for my daughter.
Wait, your wife makes formula for what?
For my daughter.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
It's kid formula. It's powdered milk for my daughter.
Look, don't get worked up unless there's something else that you'd be nervous about being in the car. It's a pretty standard thing.
Well,
so you just say, yeah, go ahead and search the car, and then they'll go ahead and they'll search it front to back, and then when they clear the car, we're good to go, and then you can pick up the car.
This is ridiculous. You guys called the sheriff's department over baby formula.
Well, look, how do I know it's baby formula? Okay, I'm looking through the window, I see a packet of white powder. I mean, it's pretty suspicious, right?
But that's my baby formula.
How would I know that?
Because it's in a sandwich bag. You're not going to carry drugs.
Well, listen, no one gave out the Nobel Prize for Genius to drug users, okay? Look, here's the point. If it's really formula, you got nothing to worry about, right?
No, you guys cannot search my car. No.
Why?
Because that's ridiculous. It's kid formula.
It's not ridiculous if there's nothing illegal in there, right? What else do you got in there that you're worried about?
There's nothing, but that's my...
Okay, then it doesn't matter. Let's just search the car. Let's just get it over with.
No, absolutely not. No.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So here's your options. They're going to impound the car if they can't search it, and you're not going to have it for a week while they get a search warrant.
You know what? If you guys want to go ahead and impound the car, that's fine, because when you guys come...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? So you have no problem if they impound the car. You're not going to have it for a week. What are you going to drive?
You guys are the ones that are going to pay for it.
No, we're not paying for anything because you got contraband in the backseat of your car.
What? This is ridiculous. I can't even believe that you're calling formula contraband.
Well, I don't know that it's formula until we try it. So why don't you just give them permission?
I'm telling you it's formula.
Well, look, you're telling me that. It's not going to solve it. The police are doing a test on it. That'll solve it. So are we going to get in or are we not?
You know, I'm a father. I'm not El Chapo.
Well, I don't know that. Look, do you want them to impound the car? Because I'll just tell them right now, impound it, and then we'll be on our way. And by the way, you owe us $76 for the oil change. So it's up to you.
Excuse me, I'll pay you for the oil change, but you guys are going to pay for the impound fees.
No, we're not paying for the impound fees at all because it shouldn't have drugs sitting on the backseat of your car.
I'm not giving you guys permission. No.
You know what?
Sorry.
You know what? How about this?
You gotta be kidding me. This is some type of joke.
You know what? I'll tell you straight up. This is a joke. It's a prank call we're doing right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're on Rock 107. It's a prospector prank call. It's a prank.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, your wife.
Oh, my God.
Your wife told us she'd be driving the vehicle off, and I asked her if there was something in the car that should be considered. And she's like, I think we have baby formula in a baggie, but she didn't even know if it was in the car right now. It might not even be in the back seat, dude.
Oh, my God. I was literally furious over here.
Well, look, it's good to know at least you're not El Chapo, right? That's a good thing. Now we know.
Oh, man.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A lynx born at a zoo in Germany kept trying to escape, so they decided to just set him free. A lynx, of course, is a type of wild cat. They prepped him so he knows how to hunt and survive in the wild. He also has a GPS tracker, and he seems to be doing fine so far. They released him 2 weeks ago.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107. We all have a set of guiding principles. The preconceptions and generalizations regarding fundamental issues of one's life and of the entire world. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, we tend never to abandon our beliefs. These are things Prospector believes on Rock 107.
Forget director's cuts. Movies should have a Sunday cut with a running time of 95 minutes maximum. In this day and age of everything being controlled by an app, getting notifications for this and that, we need an app to tell us where the ice cream truck is and exactly how far away they are at any time. Amazon delivery drivers are the masters of ding-dong ditch.
Well, now we know the reason he turned out the way he did. That was Things Prospector Believes on Rock 107.
Northeast PA's Classic Rock 107. It's Prospector Show. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate.
Kate, we want to know what town people are living in, but we don't want them to tell us. Don't you dare say the name of the town.
Don't say the name.
I don't want to hear that crap. All I want to hear is some kind of clue that gets us there, right? Mm-hmm. So for me, Electric City.
That would be Scranton.
All right, how about you?
Bucktown.
That's Dunmore. How easy is this?
So easy.
All right, let's check in. Open mic on the Rock 107 app. Chrissy's here.
Say your town without saying its name? Okay. How about this? The world's second best hot wings and the birthplace of first aid.
Got to be German.
Over to the Rock Lines. Tell us what town you live in without saying it on Rock 107.
The land of 5 mountains.
The land of 5 mountains.
Yes. You want another hint?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is notorious for having a gorilla stand outside of one of the businesses. Right on Route 11.
Is it Berwick?
Nope, the town before Berwick.
That's Shikshini.
Yep.
Damn it. You know what? I should have known from 5 Mountain Brewery.
There you go.
Sometimes you just don't get them.
Yeah, I had no idea what that one was. So Teresa on Facebook.com/Angry Prospector said, I live in The Office.
Dunder Mifflin, Scranton, PA.
Yeah, that is
easy.
Scranton.
Yeah.
Jean on Facebook.com/Kate Rock 107 said, Montage Stadium, Greenwood.
Music.
Is that what, music?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
There's
yeah.
Montage, part Scranton, part music.
Okay, yeah.
The stadium, I believe, is all in music. I'm not 100% sure. Greenwood Fire Company and all that neighborhood.
That makes sense.
Yeah, right there in music. Out of the Rock Lines, Dave, tell me where you live, but don't tell me the name.
Let's see, I live in Bridge Day.
Where do you live?
Bridge Day.
Are you saying Bridge Deck?
Yes, sir, Bridge Day.
I know what you're talking about. That's got to be Nicholson.
You got it.
Eric on the Rock Lines, tell us where you live without saying the name of the town, Rock 107.
Oh, we have a Pierogi Festival every year.
Plymouth, come on.
What?
Come on, dude. I was a judge at the Pierogi Festival.
It's Edwardsville. I'm an idiot.
Yes, you are.
You got it, buddy.
Does he mean I got it, that I finally got it right, or that I'm an idiot? Or both. I don't know.
Denise on Instagram.com/Kate_Rock 107 said, there's 7 tubs in my town.
All right. And now is that Wilkes-Barre Township, or is that Wilkes-Barre? That's got to be Wilkes-Barre Township.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I would assume.
All right.
Chip the Beer Guy on Facebook.com/Angry Prospector, a type of bridge structure plus someone with no hair.
You get this one yet?
I don't know.
Archbald.
Oh my gosh.
Archbald.
That's clever.
Yeah.
I like
Chip's
that one.
Clever dude, that Chip. Onto the Rock Line, Steve. Actually, this is open mic. Steve, tell us where you live without saying where you live.
I can do this in just 3 words. Rocky Glen Park. Yeah, you know what town that is.
That has to be music. We got one on the Rock Lines. Tell us what town you live in without saying the name of the town on Rock 107.
Yeah, this is Joe. I live in the town where the Steamtown Marathon starts.
That's got to be Forest City.
Yes, sir.
I love when we know one.
Have a good one.
You too, and yeah, when it comes right to us, man, it's easy.
Yeah,
isn't
that
it?
one was good. This is my favorite one. Helen from Facebook.com/Angry Prospector. It is literally just a pizza emoji.
Is it a square pizza emoji or a triangle pizza?
It's the triangle.
I don't think they even have a square pizza emoji,
I don't
do
think
they?
they do.
So I'm assuming Helen's talking about Old Forge.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Got to be that. That's telling us where you live without telling us the name of the town.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather round the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
If you're planning on getting married, but you're interested in having a prenup, it's probably a good idea to hash that out early rather than springing it on the person at the last minute. A 26-year-old woman in Florida named Holly Morgan was arrested after attacking her fiancé during a heated argument over a prenup. The groom told police that Molly grabbed him around the head and struck him on the chest, torso, back, and legs, causing multiple physical injuries. His brother was also there, and Molly bit him on the arms when he tried to break it up. Alcohol was involved. The wedding was supposed to be this Saturday. It's unclear if they've called it off. Their registry is still online. One small problem, though, an active restraining order. Molly was arrested for battery, booked and released, but a judge ordered her to have no contact with her prospective future husband or the brother-in-law.
Nominee number 2.
There are a lot of ways to discover that you've won the lottery, but this is a new one. A man in Tennessee found out he won a $1 million jackpot when detectives called him to tell him his winning ticket had been stolen. The guy bought 2 scratch-off tickets at a Shell gas station, and to save time, he just scratched off the barcodes and asked the clerk to see if they came up as winners. The clerk told him one was a winner for $40, which was true, and the other was a loser, which was not, so he trashed it. After he left the store, the clerk went through the trash and pocketed the ticket. It turned out it was a $1 million winner. That clerk then went to the Tennessee Lottery Commission to claim it as his own, but during some routine questioning, officials became suspicious. They reviewed the security cameras and figured out what happened. The clerk is now facing felony theft charges.
And the winner is...
the store clerk who stole a $1 million lottery scratch-off ticket from its rightful owner. Oh, you didn't think they'd check into that? You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Week, Friday morning on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.